My name is Sam Teets, and this is a story of how Cameron Heyward dunked on me on Twitter the other night. So it all started off when Mike DeCastro, who, by the way, has a YouTube channel. You can go check it out. Yins Are Crazy is the name. He goes out and asks a question of the day. How many current Steelers players will make the Hall of Fame? Over under is set at 2.5. The press responds with over. Heyward, Ben, and Watt, assuming trajectories hold for Cam and TJ, are easy. The difficult one would be Minka. I'm not in the conversation yet, but Mike responds, Ben and Watt are the obvious two for me. Cam, Minka are other clear candidates, but it's closer than you think. Cam is only a two-timer first-team All-Pro, and he's already 32. Not so sure. This is when I jump in. I open my big mouth, and I go, I concur. Cameron Heyward is a great player. He's been fantastic for the Pittsburgh community, which he has been, by the way. He's been phenomenal there. But he only has 3 total All-Pro selections, 2 first and 1 second. Kevin Williams retired as a 5-time first-teamer. Warren Sapp was a 4-time first-teamer and a Defensive Player of the Year. Cortez Kennedy as a Defensive Player of the Year. And if you don't know, Warren Sapp and Cortez Kennedy are in the Hall of Fame. Kevin Williams is not in yet. And then the big guy shows up. Bet, only I can control what's ahead of me, and I plan on working my tail off to get there. And that's a response to my tweet. Now, at this point, I'm feeling a little bit small in the conversation. I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. I've seen Cameron Heyward work in the past. We've had some interactions on Twitter previously when there was a guy who was arguing that Cameron Heyward was a defensive end instead of a defensive tackle. He even posted a picture of Wikipedia where it said Cameron Heyward was a defensive end. I then went on Wikipedia and edited it to say defensive tackle and rub it in his face. And it ended up happening where one of the Steelers fan accounts that was verified tagged Cameron Heyward, and he came in and he clarified that he's a defensive tackle, and the other guy deleted his entire Twitter page. So I know what Cam can do. So I quickly responded, I hope so. You're a Steelers legend both on the field and in the community. Hopefully I end up on one of those freezing cold takes accounts someday. I'm just going off the trends for now. Hashtag here we go. Because I am a Steelers fan, and I love to support Cameron Heyward. I love to support our guys. But I am being a little realistic here in the situation. You know, it's not the brightest outlook for Cameron Heyward making the Hall of Fame. We just saw Troy get in. We saw Bill Cowher get in. Hopefully we're going to see Heinz Ward get in soon. Alan Fanika's in now. You know, we're waiting on Heinz Ward at this point. And hopefully there'll be a lot more Steelers going to the Hall of Fame. We're still waiting on them to build us that wing. But Cameron Heyward certainly has his eyes set on greatness. That's a great thing to hear from a player. I love seeing the interaction with the guys on Twitter. I love when the players come in, talk some smack, have a little fun with that. But yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be Hall of Famer. I'll probably make that a separate video coming up in the future. I've already stated my opinion here in this video, but you'll find out if that changes in the future. Now that I'm on a watch list with Cameron Heyward, we'll see how it plays out. But anyways, guys, this was a fun little video, fun little story from the other night. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider. I talk about the Steelers quite a bit. I'm a Steelers fan. I also do a lot of NBA videos. That's been most of my content lately. It's been NBA content for the offseason. I'll talk college football. I went to Clemson University, so you can bet there will be some content on that going forward. And just a lot of news content in general. Maybe some quizzes I'm going to try to take online, see how I do with those. So you'll get to see that as well. So if you consider it and you have the time, please subscribe. You can always unsubscribe later. It doesn't cost anything. If you found me annoying, you can just unsubscribe and block me. It's fine. But for now, thank you for watching. I'll see you all later.